EA Sports syndicated.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Our main event should be a good one tonight. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Joe Calzaghe's poise is one of those things that cannot be denied. This is a very confident fighter. Leonard's confidence is really showing through as he makes his way to the ring. His adversary, with a record of 36 victories, 25 big knockouts, and 3 defeats, by way of Wilmington, Sugar Ray Leonard!
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Fight like this that everybody's been talking about. It's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. You know, I'm sitting here watching Sugar Ray Leonard in this matchup against this guy who's very unorthodox. You know, I just think to myself, I don't know that there's a matchup where I don't like what Sugar Ray Leonard brings in against any time.
No, but this might be the one where some of the great talent and the great strength of Leonard is, you know, not just that speed and that power and that great attitude, you know, and the flash that he has, but also his technique. I mean, he does things right. You know, he does them really with a great level of talent, but it's not unconventional stuff. Ali's in there with a very unconventional fighter. So, you know, he's gonna be tested to get to the waters right now.
Blocks away that headshot. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Calzaghe's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land a counter.
And that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
And he just holds on there. Calzaghe's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Joe Calzaghe. Countdown the final moments of this round. And we come to the end of round number 1. Sugar Ray Leonard's got to wake up to the fact that he just lost that last round. And the reason he did was because he wasn't efficient. He wasn't accurate. Yeah, he was throwing punches. He wasn't landing them.
No, he's throwing them from too far away. They're too wide. He needs to shorten them up, get into better range, and use that jab as a finder.
Underway. If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Joe Calzaghe. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counter punch landing by Sugar Ray Leonard. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Calzaghe. Nice solid left hand scored by Sugar Ray Leonard. Joe Calzaghe sitting back right now, Teddy, and looking for that counterpunch opportunity, isn't he?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting, he sees that his opponent is in his armory, so to speak. He's in his castle. He's getting him to come out of his castle. He wants him to come out of his castle, so now he can attack.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Very accurate two-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Nice work, nice work. Calzaghe's proving to be elusive. Sugar Ray Leonard with a big right hand. Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard puts that hook right in there. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Come on, get fucked.
All right, listen. You need to create more power. And slip his punch, then throw a straight right down the middle. Look, you're standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move.
Just keep it up. Just keep it up. That's it now, right? It's nice work out there. Just keep fighting smart. Keep busy. Don't take a break with this guy. You hear me?
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Calzaghe is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Boy, the judges are having an easy time with this because this is clean and effective punching we're seeing on him.
Hey, Joe, remember when you were a kid, your mother or father taught you that painting by the numbers?
Oh, I love that.
He's punching by the numbers.
That was a miss by Joe Calzaghe. Up top with the right hand. Did you see that? Joe Calzaghe down. He went down hard from that shot. Prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, but must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Leonard's got to be moving more than this, Ted. I mean, you cannot win a fight just standing stationary like this.
Well, you know, if his opponent could have, he would have gotten him to sign a contract and say, hey, I want you to stand right in front of me all night long so I can do whatever I want. And he's doing whatever he wants.
Kenny, he's trying to punch his way out of this damage he's incurred, but that's not the answer.
Now, he's in a rainstorm. He needs an umbrella. And instead, he's running right out into the rain.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. He missed that uppercut. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And that's the end of round 3.
Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water. You're good. You alright? You okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen, you threw a wide punch and he caught you. And tighten up your punches, alright?
Given up 2 rounds on Teddy's scorecard as we begin round number 4, but I think he's got a pretty bright future in this fight here, knowing that he's gotten to his chest.
Yeah, he knows it, and maybe more importantly, his opponent knows that he's been hurt. And I can see it already. It's making him a little bit more tentative, so it's making his job a little easier.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities in this.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Joe Calzaghe. Action bunch! What a great job! He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Sugar Ray Leonard. Well, you can see what he wanted to do. Joe Calzaghe's ruined with that punch right there. Good combination to the head. Not an accurate look at all. Leonard's so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So these are instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Sugar Ray Leonard's corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly. So there's something else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
Really fun looking fight so far here. We've reached the halfway mark. Teddy, your impressions as to what we're going to see in the second half of this fight?
More of the same. I don't think these fighters know how to do anything, at least tonight. They came here with this mentality, and you know what? You can't really change gears at this point. You're going to see more of the same.
All right, how you doing? Nice and calm? Nice and calm, right? How you feel? He's counter-punching. You need to be aware of that, okay? Watch for the counter. You can't let this guy throw first.
I don't know that there's any hope here as we start this new round. He's been knocked down numerous times already tonight, including the last one.
And I'm sure on that fateful night with Corrales and Castillo, when Corrales had already been on the floor 2 times, his mouthpiece was out, it looked like it was over. Nobody thought that was only beginning. Once Corrales came back and scored a knockout.
Nice strike after catching one by Sugar Ray Leonard. Oh! Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Calzaghe's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Leonard, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Oh, what an exchange! Tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. What's the hook? Landing 2 jabs by Sugar Ray Leonard. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. What's the hook? Ties up on the inside. Keep moving, keep moving. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Another flush shot to the head. Unable to land clean by Sugar Ray Leonard. Leonard's coming off the round where he scored big. He scored the knockdown. I suppose right now he's got to think to himself, Teddy, how did I do that, and how can I do that again?
He should think that to himself. That's what his corner's there for, to remind him. You know how you did it? Do it again.
Nice. Keep it up. This guy's never felt a beat like this. Keep the pressure on. Nice work. Nice work. You're doing well.
Start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous rounds now to find out. great pitcher, great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
The fight is over. Joe Calzaghe smashed and he can't get up. Unable to beat the count. By way of knockout, your winner, Sugar Ray Leonard. So here we are, late in the fight, just coasting along, and then that happens.
And that's exactly why it happened, because he was coasting along. Everybody was comfortable. Everybody thought nothing big's going to happen. We're going to wrap it up. And that's when something like this does happen.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.